Hello everybody. Thought I'll do another chat about YouTube. Specifically today I'm going to talk about the KSI versus Logan Paul fight and the Deji versus Jake Paul, because that's on the undercard as well. What are my thoughts on it? Well, I'll let you know right now. Right, basically I watched the first fight of KSI's, which was against Joe Weller. And Joe Weller actually didn't turn up in that fight, and you could tell that KSI put a lot of training into it. I don't know what's going on with KSI at the moment, but he seems to have switched personality. He's gone from like a comical character to this guy who thinks he's really tough and, like, I don't know, rapping and all this, dressing like a gangster. I don't really know what's going on, but either way I keep watching these videos and I keep seeing what's going on, and I thought it was quite interesting that he's recently gone into boxing, because a few years back you would never think he would ever be into anything like that. He had like a silly personality doing pranks, and like he used to play the saxophone, and I thought it was quite strange that he's gone into boxing. But anyway, back to the Logan Paul fight. So yeah, August 25th they're having this fight at Manchester Arena, and they've had the press conference for it recently, which was a shitstorm, by the way. They did the press conference out in America, because obviously Logan Paul's American, and the best they could get the crowd to do was just chant, "Walmart, Walmart, have a look at this."
Okay.
I mean, it's just embarrassing. I mean, that is the extent of what they can get people to do there. And then they did the press conference over in the UK, in London, and but have a look at the difference. Right, so there's basically a massive difference in the crowd. The crowd are more up for it in London. They're just giving so much shit to the Paul brothers. Look at what happened when KSI came out to do his conference.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind lasting one round with all the little girls you like kissing. You sick, deadbeat, bald-headed prick. How are you gonna make not one, but two dumbass children? What the fuck is wrong with your sperm?
Hey, if you want to ask about the two dumb children,
shut the fuck up.
Ask your mom. Ask your mom about the two dumb children.
He basically just ripped into Logan Paul and Jake Paul's dad, calling him a pedo, calling him, saying all of this shit. I don't really know if that's true or not, and a lot of people watching won't know if it's true, so I don't know. It's a awkward grey area that he's going into there. I mean, Deji apparently is being sued for this, because after the press conference, all of Logan Paul and Jake Paul's team, they got attacked outside. Logan Paul's dad got punched in the face. Look at this. I mean, it's just not on, is it? I mean, everybody knows that this is a bit of fun. They don't really hate each other. There's no real animosity between these two people. They're just building it up to create a lot of interest before the fight, which is what boxers do it all the time. It's nothing new. All of this stuff about, wanting to punch you right in the face and all this, it's all bollocks. Don't believe any of it. It's just to sell tickets. It's to get people interested watching online. It's all a load of bollocks. But I think it's gone too far. I mean, it's one thing building up a fight to sell tickets, and another thing calling someone's dad a paedophile. I mean, it's unreal. You don't do stuff like that. Basically, Logan Paul's dad got attacked. They had loads of shit thrown all over the cars. They turned up in gold-plated chrome cars, by the way. Look at this.
We're only an hour away from the press conference, so you know I can't have my boys not rolling in style, not showing up beast mode.
And apparently it got dented, and the guy that owns these cars, that's like sorted them out for the Paul brothers, he's pissed. He's just like, apparently this Vegas gangster guy, look at what he said about this. He's well pissed.
All seriousness, that was intense and that was insane, and so I'm finding out that Deji, apparently you told the fans to attack us. You told the fans if they see anybody to go after them. So motherfucker, you fucked up my cars, right? So now you got a fucking problem with a real Vegas motherfucker, and you might want to Google me, homeboy, because I'm coming after you for the damages, and then I might just come after you, player. You don't fucking tell people to attack my friends. And look at this, you fucked up I don't even think you can afford no fucking shit like this. You wanna fuck up this Bentley, homeboy? You wanna have people kicking and screaming on the fucking car? But that's cool though, cause y'all have a COI, right?
So basically that guy's suing Deji for damages, and apparently he's suing him because in some way Deji has apparently inspired the crowd to attack the Pauls. I don't know. I think it's clutching at straws, that. I don't think he can get sued for that, because first of all the video was taken down within like a day or something on YouTube, and you can tell it's just, you know, it's taken out of context a bit. So who do I think is gonna win this fight? Well, I was actually all out for KSI Deji because I can't stand the Paul brothers, and I've been watching KSI Deji for a long time, and I was all in their corner. But now it's sort of shifted to 50-50. I don't really care because of the way that they treated Logan Paul's dad, and I just think it's a bit, you know, out of order. And I'm getting a bit sick of this tough guy image that they're all putting on. It's just a bit embarrassing now. So I'm gonna watch it like everyone else. Apparently it's on pay-per-view. Who wants to pay for that? It's only £8 though. If I've got some coin spur, then I might just, you know, sneaky little dip into the old funds and pay for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch it just to see what's going on. Really, I'm not really bothered who wins anymore. I'm not asked. It's gonna be interesting. There's a few fights on the undercards, so yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. Logan Paul's got the height advantage in this fight, and Jake Paul's got the height advantage against Deji as well. So they've got the upper hand. But the way KSI's been training, I've got to say, is incredible. It's like every day, all day, every day, getting all these top trainers. He does put in the effort, I'll give him that. And he's already got a fight won as well, so he's got the experience of being in a ring, in a boxing ring, in front of loads of people. And he's actually done it for real. I know Logan Paul used to be a wrestler, so it's going to be interesting. But you don't wrestle in boxing. You don't wrestle in boxing. Anyway, who do you think's gonna win? Also, what do you think about the whole press conference thing? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, click like and subscribe for more. I've been Liam Tube. I don't know what that is. It's just my go-to thing now. Bye everyone.